Welcome back to Awakening of the Rebellion 2.9. We're playing on expert level as the Empire, and we're going to continue on. Now, I would like to note that there has been a hotfix that significantly changes the game. I was looking at some of the patch notes on it. Let's see. If you look at the economy, you can clearly see that the Black Sun gets a ridiculous income boost when for the AI. I think I have a pretty solid economy going here, and I'm the lowest, but it's reasonable for the AI to get a boost. The Black Sun gets a massive one. So, actually, since I have that open, militarily, it looks like just recently we surpassed the Rebellion, moved into first place militarily, and planet-wise we've been ahead since the beginning of the game and done nothing but move further along. So at this point I had an option. I want to play this game out. I'm kind of a little nervous about what the hotfix will do. There are some things that would definitely make my game easier. The Black Sun A would no longer get those massive benefits, although we've beaten them down militarily and planet-wise to the point where I don't know how much that would change for us. I mean, they're going to still be able to spam Lucre Hulks until we take Mandalore. I don't know if they have another world that can produce capital level ships, maybe here, right? But when it comes to the Rebellion, there are some changes as well. I think the most significant ones were reducing the power output of some of the smaller corvette vessels that the pirates get. They had, I guess, accidentally overpowered some of their close-range weapons, and so doing the patch, I think, might make our game easier. I did notice, however, that it increases the cost of some of these Golan stations. I think it's a significant increase too. So that part would make our game harder, and I want to think about it for a little bit before I decide. At this moment, I think I'm gonna not update with the hotfix just yet. I don't, until I can convince myself that it actually doesn't make my game easier. I'd like to continue and see if I can beat it on just 2.9 flat. We'll see. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to go through and actually just spend some time reading the patch notes and not actually just skim through it. So for now, let's continue on with what we were doing. We have our invasion going down here. I think that moving our ground fleet over to take Hypori is what's happening. We want to do the ground invasion of Hypori and reclaim that. I also want to smash the space over Rathana. That might be a good move for this. We want to keep scouting through here and keep an eye out for rebel counterattacks at the core. And I'm still wary that any moment the Huts, the Hapes, and the Corporate Sector Authority are going to wake up and start rampaging with their heavily built up fleets. So you have to keep that in mind. We're getting closer and closer to Tech 3, and we are rebuilding our carrier fleet that I so carelessly allowed to be destroyed. So we'll be rebuilding support vessels for both Vader's fleet and Dalla's fleet. I might want to pull back a little bit just to have some ships over Ord Mantell for now. Let's start with that. Take the ground forces that just sit out in space. I'm going to, let's see, one of each of these over here. We'll do the ground invasion. Alright. Some background chaos going on. Unfortunately, my cats decided that They're having fun today. And that means running all over and knocking everything down. So they picked this moment to do it.
Enemy forces ahead.
You just have to accept that. Okay. We're landing into a hot landing zone with an anti-vehicle and an anti-infantry. So I think we will drop a vehicle on the infantry side and some infantry on the anti-vehicle side. And we'll see how they like that. They have aircraft, so we're going to want to deal with them. Tanks. Let's land that. I think I want to get my ties together here. Kind of try to pull them back a little. I'm moving him back anyway. I think we found last time back here was a droid work or something. We'll take that. Move him up to cover here. Let's get our scout bikes, grabbing these mines, and get a little bonus income. Yeah, there's our droid works. Okay. We've taken that. Do I want to spin the pop on them yet? Let's get some standard stormtroopers in here. Some artillery maybe? Everybody likes artillery. And a Jedi. Sith apprentice. Alright, I'm going to do a little scouting. I also think that I'd like to let our artillery get to work up here a little bit. Let's move them over and see if they haven't built up a bunch of crazy stuff on here in the meantime, right? So we don't have the turbo laser towers. That's good to know. They're building up some bunker systems over here. I see you. I'm gonna slip in over here and just see what kind of buildings that they've already produced, if any. So nothing yet. We got a bunch of B1s for our work over here. And we need to get our artillery in range. Let's send some cover in case they come around with something. So I want the AA to be kind of spread out. With everybody on this side. Got the artillery already shelling these. That's good. That means that y'all can just stop here.
Awaiting orders. Ready. Yes, sir.
Get these guys all moved up.
Reporting for duty, General. What's the plan?
Let's walk him over here. Maybe he'll be in range of that. Finish that off for us. It's kind of clear hole down the center. Here comes our vanguard of B1s. It's always hard to get a good angle.
Ready.
Are you going to shoot this?
Target
I think it's shooting at you.
Artillery online. Commencing attack.
cleared that one.
The Sith
We can
return.
push up a little bit.
AT-AT ready.
Keep working on that. Trying to make sure you don't walk into anything too crazy. It'll benefit us to move around this side. Take these out, come over and get a landing zone, so that as we fight towards the middle here, that we'll have a reinforcement point a little closer. So
Yes,
if we
wise
push
one.
these out a little bit, let's get the tank up here.
Right. On the way. Armor transport ready.
He, yeah, see, we got some infantry coming up. We definitely want some
Support order acknowledged.
things to
Reporting in.
interfere here. Keep these Alliance soldiers from. Here we go. The AA on that.
All right, men. Take cover.
Just trying to watch both ways. Did some good damage to that first. Oh no. I failed to realize that our tank was in range and it has suffered damage.
Moving.
I'm gonna pull him back.
On my way. Ready to move.
Get a couple shots in. Looks like he just kind of skimmed us.
I am ready to serve the dark
I'm gonna
side.
move him up,
Acknowledged.
and I want all of
Roger.
you up
Setting
here.
coordinates. Control route established. Tank brigade ready.
That was a failure on my part with the tank.
Lead the way.
Need to be a little more careful. Does he not shoot while he's moving? How did he get right over the top of us and us not destroy him?
Man down. Requesting medical.
That is definitely an important thing to remember.
Affirmative. Right away.
The dark side is my ally.
We're gonna want to take this thing out. We're shooting at that one, which is fine.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Form up.
Keep pushing up. I
Destination
want
set.
you up here on this.
New coordinates. Standing by. Affirmative. Destination is acknowledged.
Clearing these out. Maybe if they'll hit it.
Sir.
What about if I use that? Can you aim
Beginning
better?
short range fire. Roger that.
Just don't want to give us a cool view.
Your orders.
I like the artillery walkers.
Awaiting your orders. Commencing attack. Over. Armor advancing.
Keep all of them together.
Commander.
I should be finishing that off relatively quickly. As soon as they can hit it again. He's having a little trouble here, but
Roger.
as long as we keep the infantry out of range, I think we'll be okay.
Roger that. Order acknowledged. Let's make a break for it. Form up. Moving to coordinates.
Keep pushing up the
Firing at
artillery.
will.
Fire.
Copy. Proceeding to target.
There we go.
Reporting, sir.
Alright, now we can move everybody up this way.
The Sith return. It shall be
I
done.
copy. We'll back you up. On my way, sir. Weapons armed.
And we want
Awaiting orders.
the artillery and the AT-AT
Enemy.
to start thinning those out.
Reporting.
Our droids here to sponge up as much damage as possible. We should be able to push through. The rebels are going to have a good military here. They landed a full invasion squad on this planet. I think we made it here before they could
Walker moving out.
really dig in, and that's going to be
Copy.
the
Moving to destination. We're
key.
standing by.
Yes, wise one.
Roger, roger.
Form up.
see up here. We'll use our injured one as a scout because that seems smart.
Heading out. Ball out. Let's move out.
Oh, if I get let's grab one of the bikes. We can start us a little repair station here. We have a little bit of money to spend on this.
I am ready to serve the dark side.
Yes, Commander. As you wish, General. Bombardment available.
There we go. I'd like to do a bombardment on the center of their forces. Maybe
Affirmative, sir.
get that bombing run in there too. Do we? Oh, we don't have a bombing run. That is another oversight on my part. Not making sure that we had a vessel that could do both.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Should I bother to repair the tank? Probably not going to.
Let's go.
Okay, you want
Keep going.
Let's go!
Get everybody up here.
This way.
We'll cover you. The dark side is my ally.
I still have one aircraft left. Come on.
Reporting.
You need to get a little
Right
closer.
away.
Finish that off.
Cannons charged. Ready for duty.
Alright, now we just grab everybody,
Bidding my master.
make our move here, except for the fighters. We'll just pull them back over into this corner. I'm gonna try to move them up,
Yes, Commander.
probably.
Moving out. Heading out. Fall out, troops.
The Sith.
Do they have... Let's see, where is he?
Awaiting your orders. Affirmative.
Oh, I grabbed
Yes,
everybody.
Commander. Destination is acknowledged.
Does he have an engineer? The ceiling. So, I mean, slowly.
I'll copy. We're ready to roll. Armor forward. Providing backup.
Get our infantry out of cover. Moving up.
We're ready. Moving.
Control route established.
Follow cover team. Machines are superior. And have my part.
Alright, they should just leave.
Reporting for duty, General. What's the plan? Lead the way.
That back. Let's get up here where we can get some eyes on.
Resuming previous cover team. Parts in parts.
I'm gonna move the vanguard up front to do some damage sponging.
Your command, sir? Let's make a break for it. Ready for
Roger,
command,
roger.
sir.
Just creeping them up. We'll take all of the rest.
Yes, wise one. I am ready to serve the
Move
dark
them
side.
behind them.
Follow cover.
Alright, now it's time to send in the fighters, and we'll get some views on what's happening up here. They're going to be somewhere in this area, I believe, with the core of their force. We don't know what all they landed on this planet yet.
Rebel field commander sighted. Fire at will.
A rebel field commander, huh? Is that him? They just got a lot of turrets over here. Are all their units up here? Are they spread around? I don't see all their tanks. Where are all the rebel tanks? Are they moving away from us?
Keep going. This way.
That's interesting.
Over there. Attack.
Why have they pushed all the way over to here?
Ready for battle.
Okay.
Roger that. Course set.
I mean, if you can pull back.
Ours superior. Roger that.
Form up.
Let's push through over here and see if we can draw them to us.
Awaiting orders.
Little dogfight.
For the Empire.
Can't have my part.
Don't get too close in here.
Roger, roger. Assuming frigate
The dark
Let's
side
keep moving these
is my
up.
ally.
I should be able to handle this thing. Oh, that AA is just
Copy.
tearing up my
Instructions received.
TIE fighters if I really cared to try to stop it.
What is thy
Ready.
bidding, my master?
Yeah. Move in,
Ready for command.
take this thing out.
Weapons ready.
Reporting.
Part is part.
The Sith have returned.
Abidi.
Reporting in.
Yes, sir.
I want to
Charge.
clear out
Roger that.
as much of this as I
await your
can
instructions.
On route. I read you, sir. Over. Got it.
and be prepared for their air
AAA
to
here.
make its move here. Alright, we cleared that.
Yes, Commander. Scanning target.
Roger, roger.
We're gonna move. Let's keep an eye on these. These are the elite guards.
Roger that.
So I'd rather have the droids over here taking these hits
AT-AT ready.
than somebody else. Can we get some infantry down here to deal with these elites?
Base is under attack.
It's okay.
Moving to
We'll
fire.
just keep chewing those up. That's what they're there for.
Form up. Yes, sir.
Where is my Sith? You want to come down here and help with this?
Your orders.
You guys dig in as you move in.
Prepare for assignment.
Gauge down fire. Target.
Follow cover.
Our droids tuck a hit.
Affirmative, sir. On the way.
Armor ready. In my
Let's get
sights.
you over here.
Rolling out.
I need to pull them back. They're gonna come through
Copy.
on our flank. Keep that covered. We got
We're
their
ready.
Air Force done.
Move. Armor transport ready.
I don't know if they're gonna bring the tanks back around this way or come over here to meet us. We'll just keep pushing into their turrets.
The dark side is my ally. As you wish, master.
Engines activated.
What is thy bidding,
Avoiding
my
fire.
master? It shall be done.
Yes, Commander. Location plotted.
Just give me a target.
Let's see what's up here. Let's start
Yes, Commander.
hitting that.
Ready to receive orders.
Reporting in. Open fire.
Assisting with suppressing fire.
Standing by. Go, go.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
pull back a little. Two anti-vehicle. We don't want to get the tanks in that. So don't push up anymore, Mr. Tank. What's over here? Anti-aircraft. I don't know how that tie's still alive over there.
Roger that.
The Sith
Stop.
return.
Stop.
Affirmative.
Yeah, push him up all the way into it. It's just seems like such a waste.
Bombardment canceled.
Do we
DHX 1138 ready.
stir him up with a bombing run or a bombardment as we break our way in? See if we can't
Yes, sir.
go
I'm
find
on
the
my
core
way.
of them again and drop a bombing run or a bombardment on them.
Okay, you womp rat. Let's go.
They're over here.
Control route established. Lead the way. Let's make a break for it.
Why'd you
I'd be
stop?
honored to
Don't
go
stop.
with you, sir. Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
This is what we're looking for, I
Okay, you
think.
womp rat. Let's
Couple of
go.
tanks over here. Is it just you? Why are they so
Control route
spread out?
established.
Seems so strange
Lead
to
the
me.
way. Let's make a break for it.
Let's just drop it right here.
Bombardment incoming.
Form up. Let's move out. Attack that target.
Standing by.
What
Reporting.
about you guys? Will you attack this target?
Right away.
That's the one.
Yes, wise one.
I want to keep them relatively close behind, but not, definitely not
I am
risk
ready
them any
to
more than
serve
necessary.
the dark side.
I'd like to maintain some air defenses
Right there.
for other missions. I really wish that they'd have just moved up
Is my ally.
to kind of try to fight
I
us.
will cut them
I'm
down
a
to
little
size.
surprised they didn't,
Standing by.
Fire ready.
I'm en route.
especially after I
En route.
dropped the
Come on, man,
bombardment
this
on
way.
them. I thought that they would just rush over, and that we would be seeing like a tidal wave of them.
Order acknowledged. Lead the way.
Roger. We're on it.
Awaiting your orders.
It's okay.
We're on
Just
our way.
keep pushing through. Slow and steady wins the race,
Prepare for
and
assignment. We'll check it out.
Move
I
out.
just want to clear this world, reclaim it for the
Formation
Empire,
Now.
and then we can continue our push. And there's lots of anti-infantry,
Yes,
so
Commander.
let's just kind of keep y'all
New coordinates.
out of range of that. If you guys would like to go get involved, though,
Ready.
seems like
Artillery online.
a perfect mission.
Weapons activated.
And then we'll do the same thing here.
Attack.
I copy. Attack.
Awaiting your orders.
Just keep
Attacking
clearing out
target.
these. Are they running from us?
Thy
Is it?
bidding, my master.
Is that the purpose
As you
of
wish, master.
shifting to the other front? I'm not really sure
I will crush them
what
all.
to make of it.
Moving to secondary position.
The
Don't
Sith
die, Sith Lord.
return. Yes,
Baby
wise
Sith
one.
Lord.
I am ready to serve the dark side.
Kinda getting in a hurry a little bit. Don't wanna have this battle last forever.
It shall be done.
Proceeding.
Really like them to come out and face us. It's kinda
As you wish, master.
not sure. Maybe if
We'll clear the way
okay.
for you.
Let's get everybody moving up.
As you wish, master.
There's the tanks. So
It shall be done.
Watching for aircraft. Let's go. On the way.
keep these guys back. Oh, and now we're gonna be,
Base is under attack.
unfortunately. I should have done a restart before I started playing.
Is my ally.
Ready.
Copy.
Just keep pushing up, clear this out, and I can do one
On my way.
after this.
I copy.
Coming in all piecemeal, and it just doesn't seem very strategic.
What
Is it
thy
like
bidding,
hundreds of infantry that I'm dealing with here? Are they?
Spreading out.
Reporting.
All right, men. Take
I'm
cover.
not really sure what the reasoning is
I will
for
cut them down
the
to
way
size.
that they're doing their attack.
Yes, wise one.
No, we don't
As
get too
you
close.
wish,
Actually,
master.
if I run him up while it's way out here,
It shall be
and
done.
just hit that,
As you wish, master.
then pull him
It
back.
shall be done.
Seems like a good move.
Ties
Let's
one.
scout it up.
Form up.
Um,
Move into position.
don't get the tanks too close
Form up.
to
Awaiting
this
orders.
before we can shell it down.
Yes, sir.
And you don't stop.
Fire at will.
You got a job to do.
Your orders. Setting coordinates.
So they want us to attack up into this because they have the bunker here. But why are we attacking that? Stop.
Yes, Commander. Attacking. Awaiting orders. Moving.
I am ready
Over here.
to serve the dark side.
Copy. Let's roll. Affirmative, sir. Targeting.
Ready for duty.
I really want them targeted on this, and not that. Finish that. Thank you.
Reporting.
This. We have the tanks on this side. Some.
Yes, Commander.
Ready for
Let's
command.
use their special again. Not super impressed with it, but can you shoot
Target
this?
acquired.
Rebels on the hill. He's just gonna keep walking up there instead of doing what I told him to.
Commencing attack.
Shoot that.
Weapons armed.
So there's the main fight happening on this side. Their tanks and stuff. They have some anti-infantry cover.
Affirmative, sir.
We aim for that.
Attack that target.
You
AT-AT
keep
ready.
pushing this.
I copy.
And our tanks destroy their tanks. Now I want to
My ally.
keep an eye on our heroes. I want them all the way to the front. Except for him, he's just going all the way, so you do you.
As you wish,
All the way up in the
master.
middle.
None
and then kill
shall
that.
survive.
I don't know how many they're gonna have left after this. I feel like we've taken out most of them.
Armored transport ready.
Let's
is ours.
okay.
Well done, gentlemen.
So we beat it. This wasn't near as much on this planet as I thought was here. It's a mostly infantry invasion. I'd forgotten that, I guess. So
Planetary control achieved.
we reclaim the planet. And so let's get our space forces moved over.
Navigating to coordinates.
And you
Clear
move
for
down
target.
here. And their space fleet's here now. Still not as powerful as our space fleet, but not weak by any means.
Navigating.
Okay, let's look up here. So we're still building up Jaeger. Still building here. I'd like to keep our scout moving.
Upgrade complete.
Keep an eye on what they're
Departure
doing.
vector set.
We finished a mission. Doing good on the missions. Where did I build that? I built that
Construction
here.
complete.
So let's send him up. I also want to make sure, yeah, we're still building up
Unit
our
in
replacement
production.
carriers for
Navigating.
my negligence. Didn't I have some I sent down? Am I wrong? I could easily
Cruiser here.
be confusing
What are your orders?
situation. I thought I sent some here. Okay. So we do have some carriers to engage on this side. We can use them
I copy.
with her fleet. That is building. Let's
Beginning
build Hypori.
Constructing.
Just want to keep an eye on all of this. I've been doing financial investments on a couple of places. That's not quite ready for another one. This place. Wait, what's this one? Army support. Alright. Also, just kind of back here in the back, I'm thinking that I'd like to start just dropping governor palaces on these worlds that I have outposts on as a nice way to counterbalance the cost of them. So it'll make the worlds a little bit more valuable. And then it'll make these not cost us. Of course, that's 62 credits. At 62 credits, it'll take a significant amount of time to several weeks to pay off the investment of the governor's palace. But I think it's not a bad choice. I might wait on that. That's a low return. We have some other options here. We could do, I think, some more mining facilities. Do we have a couple of these worlds that have mining facilities that I could invest in custom stations on?
Constructing. Building under construction.
This is kind of close to the front.
Building cancelled.
Do we have this already done back here? Yes. No. Yes. How about Coruscant? I could do another one at Coruscant,
Constructing.
which seems more valuable than any of those. Let's cancel this one.
Building cancelled.
Could I do any... Just looking at my most valuable worlds and seeing if I could upgrade them in any significant way. No, it's not a lot of talking right here, but just trying to sort this and invest my money in the correct spots. So I think I'm doing good with that. Let's go ahead and put it back here.
Building started.
We have a mine on this one. We can invest it up. We're getting closer to that. I think, let me take a look at the clock. Alright, we're pushing about 40 minutes, so I'm gonna call this one here. I think I'm gonna save it and do a restart on the computer and then start again. And we'll deal with that little bit of lag. So I'll see y'all next time.